We get to Hawaii, and to check into our hotels, our debit cards were...
What's happening? No captain. We with AO, about to get a plate bowl. Pull up to the table. Let's go.
Do you imagine waking up one morning and you see on your bank account that you have made a charge for $53,400 and something dollars, or let's just say $54,000? Could you imagine waking up and seeing that for yourself? Well, listen, one of our family members sent me this alarming DM, and I wanted to share my reaction to this and get your thoughts, get your opinion on this as well. Let's check out this DM. Hey, yo, I had to send you a DM because recently you did a video on identity theft protection. And I had to say thank you for talking about this because I believe most people in America, including people who look like you and I, black people, think that identity theft protection is a waste of money and it would never, and going through something like having their identity stolen will never happen to them. Well, 3 years ago, my husband and I set out on the journey to pay off over $112,000 in debt. Wow. We were able to do just that in actually 2 years. Amazing. So to celebrate our debt-free journey, we purchased flights and a vacation to take our family to Hawaii for an entire week. And to check into our hotels, our debit cards were declined. We do have a credit card that we pay off every single month. Please don't get upset. I'm not. This is just a story. And she said that was also declined. Thankfully, we had an emergency fund at a different bank, and my husband is the only person with that debit card. So we were able to use that to check into our hotel and to enjoy the rest of the trip. At the time of checking in the hotel, it was 11 o'clock at night. And so we couldn't call our banks and our kids were frustrated. So we decided to get some rest and address this issue in the morning. To wake up in the morning to only find out that our account was charged $53,457 in total between our debit card and credit cards in a 10-hour span of time on Overstock and Wayfair. She said, thankfully, because we caught it within 24 hours, we were able to dispute this ASAP and get the majority of our money back ASAP. But ever since then, we had identity theft protection. And since your video, we have changed over to Aura to protect not just me and my husband, but with Aura, we can now protect our children's identity as well. Again, I want to say thank you so much for what you and your team are doing. You are vital to the black community. Keep it up. We need you. Listen, I don't want to say her name because I want to protect her identity. But man, thank you so much for sending this to my team and I. And when my team forwarded this to me, I said, turn on the cameras. I'm going live right now. Like I got to record something right now because here's my thing. I want to thank my friends over at Aura for partnering with me. I think it was like a couple of weeks ago to talk about identity theft and how it is the fastest and rising crime in America today. Every 6 seconds, someone is getting their identity stolen. Just earlier today, while I'm recording this video, someone sent my team a DM saying, hey, I follow you on YouTube. And this guy that looked like you, I thought it was you, had your picture on YouTube in the comments, said, what's at me? And I will hook you up with some stuff. She unfortunately fell for it and gave this guy $100 to get some financial education. She gave him the money, but never gave him, she never got anything back from him. She thought that I stole from her. So people out here looking like me and really, I mean, let's just be honest. He didn't look like me because clearly the account was fake, but she fell for it. A lot of people are falling for it. And I am so grateful for my friends over at Aura who say, you know what, Anthony, we love you and we want to partner with you and we love your message. And so they're giving my friends, my tribe, my people 14 days free. If you go to aura.com/Anthony, aura.com/Anthony, I'm going to put all the information in the show notes here. But here's why I think it's so important, because check this out. How do I say this? This is how I'm going to say it. If you have a pair of Jordans, brothers, and you don't have protection in place to protect your assets, to protect your income, your priorities off. Ladies, if you have a Louis Vuitton bag, a Gucci purse that you spend $1,000 on, but you don't have anything in place to protect the income that you're using to buy these things, your priorities are off. If you spent 2 years, 3 years, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years to pay off your debt, and you don't have anything to protect your financial assets, your identity, your name, your brand, your priorities are off. And if your identity does get stolen, it's not your fault, but it is your fault, because you could have put something in place to protect yourself. Think about it. We don't want to get into a car accident. We don't want our house to catch fire, but we have car insurance. Why? Because just in case if we hit someone, we can cover ourselves from a financial matter. We have protection over ourselves. But what if someone accidentally hits you? You're covered. What if your house catches on fire? You have homeowners insurance. You're covered. You get sick. You don't want to get sick, but you have health insurance. We don't like talking about life insurance, but the truth is we're going to die. And I am extremely grateful for my friends over at Ethos who've partnered with me as well to provide life insurance, term life insurance. So when we do die, we can leave an inheritance to our children's children. We tell people we love them by giving them something. And we could talk about Ethos down the road. But when she sent me this message, I said, man, I felt convicted that I just had to jump on here for a quick 10 minutes and just remind you all that make sure that you have things put in place. Why put in all this hard labor? Go Monday through Friday. You get your paycheck. You're paying off debt. You're doing the right things. But you don't have nothing to protect yourself. Nothing. But my friends over at Aura, they're fighting this crime. They're fighting this war. They are, and I love their mission. They want to protect millions of families from being victim of identity theft. They want to help you. So you can go to sleep. You can be at peace that someone is out there at all times, looking at the dark web, making sure that your information, making sure that your spouse's information, making sure that your kids' information is not out there. And while you're sleeping, they're trying to figure out how to get you. While this family was on a flight, an 11-hour flight to Hawaii. I asked them, so how long was your flight? She said, yeah, they clearly got us while we were, flying there. They could have got us while we were asleep, but it's just so funny. And she said, Anthony, if I would have had something, some type of protection put into place, I would have got alerted. We had internet on the web. I could have got alerted. We could have stopped that immediately. But we didn't have nothing. I was talking with Aura, and they were telling me that just some amazing things that they're doing. And they just partnered with the NBA, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the NBA team there. And I just love what they're doing. They were just recently on Good Morning America, and just really a lot of people are really talking about them because Aura is the first company to really have everything all in one. And they're giving you 14 days free. And you know what? I normally don't, I just want to come on here and just respond to this because I was like, wow, this is overnight, within 13 hours, $54,000 was spent. What if they didn't have an emergency fund? Well, what if they didn't have things in place to where they could have at least gotten back home? That would have been hard. But we can prevent stuff like this from happening by simply having identity theft protection. Do me a favor. I'm asking you to try it out. I'm asking you to make a mature move because my assignment My purpose is to help you win. It's to help you avoid some of the mistakes that I made. It's to bring you into, I believe the lack of knowledge, the lack of exposure is why some of us perish, is why some of us make bad decisions. Well, I want to make sure that as I am learning, as I am growing, as I am evolving, as I am being exposed to things, I'm exposing my tribe, my family. And Aura is amazing. I when I signed up for the free 14-day trial, the first thing they did is they put me on a watch list, right? You know how, there's websites out there like don'tcall.gov, peeperfinders.com, truthfinder. These are all, there's hundreds of sites out there that has, a little bit of data about you on this site, a little bit of data of you on this site, a little bit of data of you on this site. But none of us really know. I didn't know this. I didn't know that I could honestly go through all those websites and opt out. As soon as I signed up for the free version of Aura, immediately you see opt-out requests in progress, opt-out requests in progress, opt-out requests in progress to over 100 of these websites that have a little bit of data about me over here, that has a little bit of data about me over here, that if you just have enough time on the web, if you got months to sit there and put things together, man, you could probably, there's a lot you could do, especially sneaky, crazy people. Sneaky, crazy people. I've been a victim of identity theft, and I'm going to link the show that I did, I think a couple of weeks ago, about identity theft, and share with you my two stories of how, a loved one of mine stole money from me to purchase hair. Then another one, I was sitting in the office and I get something from Walmart saying I purchased 2 TVs. And I'm like, what in the world? I have stories. So watch that as well. I'm going to drop that in the show description today. But I just really want to get on here and just really say this, man. You need identity theft protection. You need life insurance, health insurance, car insurance, identity theft protection. And identity theft protection comes with insurance. They're going to give you $1 million because here's the truth. They can't guarantee you 100% no one is going to get your information. But if someone does slip through them, they're going to put $1 million behind your name to get you back your money as soon as possible, to get anything, to help you get things off of your credit report. If anything was to get on your credit report, if you got to hire an attorney, you're going to have $1 million policy there to help you do those kind of things. And what I love about it is fraud monitoring. I just had to turn on the water, and they had to run my social security number to make sure, I had decent credit, which, anyways, y'all know how I feel about credit. And what's so funny is within 10 minutes of them pulling my credit report, I got a push notification, a text message from Aura saying, hey, such and such has pulled your credit. Is this you? I was like, this is absolutely amazing. I mean, this is amazing. I went on to purchase a flight. I'm going out to Houston, Texas this weekend, and I had to change some flights around my team. And it's so funny how we're noticing, because we have Aura on our computers and on our on our cell phones now, we have VPN. They give you VPN as well. And on this VPN, it just simply means that they wipe your history. You can't be tracked. So I remember we went to go check the flights to see when it was going to change. It's one price. We went back today to change it. It was lower. So what we did was we went on another computer. We wanted to test it out that we didn't put Aura on. Wow. Like, price actually went up by like $22. So it not only is Aura going to protect you, but it also saves you money, because, there are sites out there who track people. Are they coming back? Are they looking for more? Let's go up some more because they really want to get this ticket, but they're trying to find something cheaper. We can scare them by going up some so they get the ticket quicker. But when you have a VPN, it wipes your history, and that's just absolutely amazing. And it protects your kids when they're on the internet. So listen. Go to aura.com/Anthony. It's 100% free for 14 days. And because you are a part of this family, after the 14 days, which I highly suggest that you keep it, they're going to give you 40% off. But listen, what does it hurt to try it out? What does it hurt to sign up for this free thing, right? Check this out. Sign up for this free thing for 14 days, put all your information in there, social security number, passport, driver's license, you name it, Run a check just to see if your information is out there on the web. Stick with them for the 14 days so you can get on that watch list, so you can get your information removed from all these stupid websites. What does it hurt? Because if it does happen to you down the road, you can't be upset with no one else but yourself, because you have the opportunity to protect yourself. But you chose not to. You chose to take this little bit of money and go over here and spend it on something that is not bringing any value to your life. It's cool. It's attractive. But does it protect you and your assets? Does it protect you and your family? What does it hurt you to try it out for 14 days? What does it hurt you to see to see what information is out there in the dark web about you? Try it out for 14 days. Go to aura.com/Anthony to get this amazing discount. And you know what? I just felt obligated because when I saw that DM, I was like, man, she's right. We don't take it serious. And it's my responsibility on this channel to make things more appealing. Paying off your debt and being 100% debt free and not borrowing money is we don't take that serious. It's not attractive, but it's my responsibility to show you that it can be done and to show you why we should do it. And I want to get on here again and tell you, check out aura.com/Anthony. Try it out for 14 days. Just do yourself a favor. Try it out. And if you don't like it, put a reminder on your phone to delete it on the 13th day. I'm going to tell you this much. Me and my whole team, we have it. We actually skipped the 14 days, bought, paid for. I paid for it for the whole year up front. You know why? Because wealthy people put things around them to protect their wealth building. What do you desire? You want to be, well, I'll just let you answer that question. Do you want to think like wealthy people? Do you want to act like wealthy people? Even if you're just making middle wage, even if you're still drowning in debt and you're on this debt-free journey, start thinking like wealthy people and start protecting you, your family, and your assets. It's your boy. I'll see you in the next show. Peace out.